Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Free Smoke TV News, and tonight we have 600 Breezy's cousin's killer has been captured. This guy right here. And the man is JAQWAN LANIER, 20 years old, of the 3700 block of South Indiana, Chicago, Illinois. He is charged with one felony count of murder, first degree, detention hearing, 2600 South California, February 13th, 2025. So he had a court date yesterday. And this is his information narrative. It says the above offender was arrested on February 10th, 2025, in the 1700 block of South State Street. He was identified as the offender who on January 25th, 2025, fatally shot a 19-year-old male in the 5900 block of South Michigan Ave, the 2nd District. The offender was placed into custody and charged accordingly. No additional information is available at this time. It seems like this was all done yesterday after his court hearing that he had on the 13th of February. So it looks like this guy had the incident with 600 Breezy's cousin on January 25th. So he was only out about 20 days after committing this act, allegedly. But the interesting thing is this guy had been on the run for a while now. They're saying a year or two at least. He'd been out there on the run and doing whatever he was that he was doing. I don't know if this was a personal beef he had with Breezy, if this guy had some gang beef with Breezy's cousin, or with Breezy and he decided to get the cousin. I don't know. All we know is that this guy, his address is apparently mixed in there down at 757, who is, tied in with 051 Young Money, who, as we spoke in a video last night when we were talking about JB bin Laden and him being with LA Capone when he passed, obviously 051 Young Money did that. And LA Capone is a friend of 600 Breezy. They are both 600. So there's a lot of beef between 600 and the Black Disciples and the people that rock out with them, and 051 Young Money, who are supposed to be P-Stones, Mickey Cobras, BDs, GDs. They got a little bit of everything in there. I believe 757 is mainly GD, but I don't even think that matters anymore. They're all just friends hanging out on blocks, kind of like how Philly does, but they just have, gang affiliation still. But it's basically unorganized or organized chaos, however you want to look at it. And that's what's going on. So this guy who had been on the run for at least a year or so has gunned down 600 Breezy's cousin, 19-year-old, on January 25th of 2025. This guy's locked up by the 10th of February. So, about 10, 20 days, this guy's already locked up. So it's not worth it. Stay out of the streets. There's no instance where anyone wins. You go to jail, you get locked up, you die. That's it. So this is essentially yet another senseless murder. Two people's lives lost. And, just a waste. Overall waste of life, youth, talent. Sure, these guys had things going on in their lives that they were doing that wasn't gang banging that they could have focused on. Unfortunately, it's the same story over and over in the street. You play the game and it comes at a high price. And that price is life or death, or 100 years, or letters where you don't even have numbers and you're just sitting in there. So, all right. Again, this guy is arrested for 600 Breezy's cousin's murder. Guy was 19 years old. He lives in the 757 area. We don't know if he's 757 yet or any of the other gangs. That's where he's from. So obviously he lives in an area that's not very receptive to 600 and that guy and their movement. So that's what it is. All right. Well, this has been another episode of Free Smoke TV News, and we're off.